The ships. The sea. These two things go hand in hand in Sea of Thieves, but why is it we haven't seen an update to ships in almost 2 years? Hey, you beautiful buccaneers, Falcore here. Let's discuss that. So when the game first came out, we got ourselves a sloop and a galleon. In fact, before the release, the only ship we had was the galleon, but then the galleon was invaded by the best ship in the game, the sloop. Also, if you're wondering why I'm pronouncing it galleon, it's because I know it's annoying you. So during the update, The Cursed Sails, they introduced a new ship type called the Brigantine. The community rejoiced. And during the update Forsaken Shores, they added the rowboat, and the community rejoiced. And during the update Shrouded Spoils, they added the fog. But since then, we have yet to get any new ship types in the game, even though the official art book showed different initial plans for an Asian-inspired junk vessel and a mythical man-o'-war vessel. I call it mythical because it doesn't actually exist. The man-o'-war was merely an expression used by naval officers to explain a large vessel that was kitted out to kick some butt. It wasn't actually a ship type. A sloop and a brigantine could have been a man-of-war if they had enough cannons. Or a galleon. Having a larger ship type would obviously mean a larger crew, and I cannot even imagine how painful that would be on some crew types. But it would also come with some technical issues too. Did you know that the galleon is an absolute technical headache for the developers? From the moment it was born, it's gone through several iterations to increase server performance. You and me never noticed it, but everything from how parts of the ship move, to how it spawns in over long distance, to the line of sight of crew members and sail animations has been either changed or stripped back since the game came out to increase server performance. Couple that with the fact that if you have 6 galleons on one server, that's a total of 24 players on one realm. And with all the PvE occurrences that happen within adventure mode, it all starts to coagulate, and you just get stuff that happens like this when all these people are gathered in one spot. This is one of the reasons Arena was invented, a condensed version of adventure where things like this don't happen. Oh wait, no wait, yes, it still does. Anyway, case in point, the game literally has a meltdown when the 6 galleons are on the same server. And if you had 6 man-of-wars, let's say a crew size of 6, that's a total of 36 players. Welcome to the slideshow. And I don't think they'd ever reduce the ship quantity on a server to facilitate a new ship type. Can you imagine just 2 man-of-wars on one server fumbling around? Wouldn't exactly be thrilling entertainment, would it? So I think if they ever did add new ship types, it's going to go one of 2 ways. The first way would be a smaller vessel, a true solo ship, a gunboat of sorts. Anyone ever seen this movie called Black Sail starring Brian Blessed? He goes to Narnia to defeat the Sith Lords and in the process mends the Dark Crystal to save Mordor. The boat that whoever this guy is was pretty common in the golden age of piracy. A small vessel able to cruise shallow waters, able to sneak unseen in the dead of night. It's essentially a rowboat with a sail on it and perhaps a cannon somewhere. Slow, bad line of sight on the waves, minimal armament, but hard to spot and very maneuverable. Or they could simply scrap the idea of adding a new ship type altogether and just add different versions of the ships we currently have. No tactical advantage, just purely cosmetic. As an example, you could have a choice of a sloop or a cutter, a brigantine or a schooner, a galleon or a frigate. All the ships have the same amount of cannons, the same speed, the same turning radius, but just look different, making the game more fresh and desirable. Although we haven't heard any inkling of the developers working on new ship types, I do know how hyped the community gets when they add a new vessel. So I do think it's certainly something they are considering, and possibly even working on as I troll you all with the galleon. Either way, the anchor is not centered on a sloop.